Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Rimworld 1.0. We are on the unstable build, but we're having a good time so far. Not too much issue. We have a tribal start. We are playing on Cassandra, rough difficulty, and we are in a, well, it's technically not a desert. It's an arid. Was it? Honestly, at this point, we're 5 episodes in. I don't remember if I picked arid or desert. But either way, it's not a pleasant area to be in. And we got a heat wave right now. Nice and cool on the inside because we carved ourselves out a little cave here. But it's pretty hot on the outside, approaching 60 degrees Celsius. Let's actually check out the health. Well, Magnus is the only one. Oh, no, be careful there. We don't want to spend too much time outside. Magnus is the one with the fancy hat, after all. This stuff needs to get hauled. Haul those. Zone area. We're going to increase our stockpile zone for food here. Just so we can bring in some of the other stuff. Like we just, oh! Another human leather bedroll. Beautiful. Someone gets to not sleep on the floor. So you know what? Let's leave one of those as medical for now. Let's leave one of them for medical. Bring in that long pig. Delightful. Blah, 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 blah. Got a little bit of extra human meat there. As long as we're not getting any, like, critical medical alerts where everybody is okay. Even with the whoa, 66C outside. What is that in fucking... I'm a dumb American. Let's see. What's that in Fahrenheit? I know I've never felt that in Florida. Let's see. So, to convert it, it's 66 times 1.8 plus 32... 151 degrees, if I did my math correctly. That'll kill you. I mean, I've done upwards of 120 in Florida. Fahrenheit, of course. You guys really want to play outside? You know what we could do? Ooh, I don't know. We don't have a lot of wood sitting around. Recreation. Like, can we do one? Steel. Got plenty of steel sitting around. Put a game board on the floor. Some recreation they could do inside instead of out. That'd be ideal for them without having to micro them too much. And we're not, frankly, we're making progress. We're 1/3 of the way down to understanding how electricity works. So we do have steel and components saved up. After that, we're gonna have to put in the AC on the research, which is going to be unfortunate. The first thing we'll do is get the cooler set up. Once the cooler's set up, we can overproduce on food for those scarce winter months. I feel like a couple people could be using these. Soul and Cam. You guys could use those. They're delightful. And tomorrow, they're not set to work yet, so tomorrow they'll do a steel board game of I mentioned it in the first episode, I think, but I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure the game of is like a racing game. Kind of. You're kind of, I think the way it works is you're racing your pieces towards the end, and I think, I don't remember. I've seen it played before, if I'm thinking of the same thing. You, like, if you either pass somebody or land directly on top of them, I think, or I don't know, then their pieces get set back to the front. So if you take the lead, you're risking getting overtaken and sent behind. When you stay behind, you're going to be behind, of course. But you have the advantage of if you roll good, you can pass the person. So it's an interesting game. I've seen it. If it's the game I'm thinking of, I could be talking out of my butt. That's always a possibility with Magnus. Butt talk. Cool. I mean, it's basically, it's just a... Oh my, Val. Please, 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 please. Psychopath, Night Owl, and Quick Sleeper. So, what we're gonna do is, let's see. Let's get my sticky notes here. Because there's no way for someone to get used to eating human meat. There's no way for them to get used to it. But this person's a psychopath, which I like. Also intellectual 8. Also construction. Also shooting. Also has a gun. So what I'm going to do is Val here. You know what? That actually works out perfectly because I have a Twitch sub to name Val. So Val. So you get to keep your name. It is the 12th of August. August of the year 5500. So when 1 year passes, I will say it'll take 1 year to get used to eating human meat. Then I'll see if I can go into developer mode and change it to cannibal. I think that might be a thing you can do. Not positive. Or I know you could go into the save file and edit that so they're have different traits. I might be able to look into that, but I guess we'll try. Like, does Bino get upset about butchering humans? My proposal was rejected by Magnus. Well, you cheated on me. Recreation starved. Darkness. Wants to sleep with soul. Slept on the ground uncomfortably without table. No, he seems to be okay with it. Unless it went away. I wonder if you could put this on a table, like make a table, then put it on top of the table. Idle colonists. That hasn't happened in a while. Okay. Well, let's see. The new person, Val. Construct. Hunt, construct. I guess that's it. Hunt and construct. You won't do the other stuff. You'll craft. That's something. Oh, look at that. He wrapped up in their cute little human leather. That's adorable. We got some meat in here. Bird meat. Is it just one bird meat? It's just a piece of meat. Okay. I'm not loving the idea of a non-cannibal being in here, but we'll see how Val does. Val's a psychopath, so might fit in. What else? What other character trick? Quick sleeper and night owl. So Val work. Well, let's see. It's mood bonus for weeknight and mood loss if work. So 11 to 18's got to be sleep. And then it's 2 hours of anything. And then we'll leave 3 on the end. And those 3 go rec. All right, Val, get up and do something. Research, there you go. Do that fancy nighttime research. Don't wake anybody up. Research quietly. Be very quiet in your, I don't know, trying to figure out how dynamos work. Some nice pants. Oh, they're tainted, though. Bino never gets a rest on the cooking because every day he needs to replenish the food. But at least we have rice sitting around. They can eat that. No, if you think of it like it being some unprocessed, like, wild rice. Some, like, long grain wild rice. It's got some good health benefits. Not just that, you know, cheap white rice you can get from the store. It's not processed or anything. It's the good stuff. Damn cacti. But they're what we can grow, so it's what we got to work with. I'm stoked about getting that done. And I think I'm actually going to tell them to keep mining out this way. Well, you know, let's at least have them just get the rest of this steel vein out to see where it ends. Now, don't mind me, Val. Killed the colonist? Magnus, go fix that. I didn't kill anybody. Yeah. Fix him up. Bino, well, the two doctors just beat each other up is what happened. Bino's the nurse. Magnus is the doctor. So the doctor beat up the nurse and the nurse beat up the doctor. Oh, now Val's helping out. Nice. Yeah, fix all of his wounds. And oh, he's fixing himself too, because he's set to self-tend. And then we'll just have him keep going. Take all that out. And then I can move this whole thing back. The whole wall back. What? I've heard of elephants. And they're gonna eat my damn rice. Well, I mean, them eating some rice isn't a big deal, really. It does look like they took out a lot of the agave, though. I've been using that stuff pretty extensively for survival rations. You wearing a parka? You're wearing a parka. I feel like that's not great for the heat, but you do you, as long as you're not passing out. We can actually... floors. Remove floors. Rip up some of these things. Some building material, because I would like to start doing some construction soon. Just rip those up. What is that? Marble? Oh, that's marble. Well, just make sure we save up the meds and we'll be okay. Theoretically. We have basically gasoline or oil of some kind, kerosene, something like that. Some sort of explosive liquid over here. And, no idea what it does. Not the foggiest idea. There you go, Val. Useful. I wonder what else he was wearing. Cloth hat, cloth shirt, cloth pants. So just some normal attire. Take it. He'll rip these floor ups, but he won't walk with anywhere with them. So I figured I might as well have him do something. Wow, those elephants really went to town. I hate the idea of killing them because I'd never be able to eat all of that food. Never be able to take all that meat. Take those out too. Never be able to take that meat inside and use it. You know, in a efficient manner. It'd go bad. What are you gonna do? This out, that out. Looks like they've moved on. Don't eat my agave! They're munching on it. I know they are. I know you're munching my agave. You assholes. Get rid of that steel, then we'll have them smooth this stuff out. That'll give us a larger common area to work with. Oh, and these... As much as I like the camels, I'm thinking of killing them. Thanks, Beto. Struck... Oh, I didn't actually want to strike gold there. So that's just more work to do. The cook is having a food binge. Shocker. Smooth that out. Have him take the gold out as well. Oh, good job. Oh, he ate the whole thing. Good on him. That's your way of having a food binge? Okay. Yep, and we're out of wood, which is not ideal, and that thing's just about gone. So I think we're going to have to chop a couple of these bad boys down. Or find some more wood hanging out somewhere. Let's grab the chop wood doodle. There's a tree. There's a couple trees. There's a few trees. Gonna have to go out and get what we can get. Alright, that's that. I guess we'll take... That's what we'll do. That thing's just about gone. Gold. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about gold, but there's not much to do with it. Item stash request. Prime Council of Southern Binhenbum Federation, formed of a collection of valuable items. Uranium and plasteel. I don't know what that stuff is. Yeah, I'm sure it's close by, down a tributary nearby, but uranium? My people don't know what electricity is. I mean, we know what steel is, apparently, though. We're a tribe of cannibals. As long as we got a steady source of long pig, something to cook it over, we're happy. That'll get us, so that'll get us in wood for a bit. Some shrooms in here. Are these edible, I wonder? It's harvestable. I don't know if it's edible. Alright, so we got raw fungus. Food poison chance 2%. Nutrition 0.05. What does that give? What is nutrition in, like, compared to rice? It's the same, yeah. I think it's just another thing we can eat. Magnus is going to be out chopping down wood for a while. Hopefully he's pretty good at it. Magnus is pretty good at handling wood. You heard it here, guys. And when he's done here, I think we'll have him haul that back. I mean, as long as you're walking that way, you might as well pick it up and take it with you. Oh no, the animals are coming in on my, coming close to my stuff. I might have to build a wall around. Well, I mean, I'm not worried about them eating a cactus, but see, what do I got? I got 163 of this. Wall, is that sand? That's sandstone. I mean, it should be fine because it'll still be exposed to the sky. We're not going to roof it. I'll tell them not to roof it at least. Ignore roofing area. I mean, we'll ignore roofs in this area. Alright. Don't. Stay away, you ate all my rice. Now we got... Oh, they're trampling my heel doodle. Okay, so just really... There's a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of wood to haul. Gotta get these walls built so those elephants don't come in here and jack the place up, steal all of our heel root again. Well, I mean, we did manage to get about 30 of it out of the field, which is better than nothing. Well, it was dromedaries last time, it wasn't the elephants. But the elephants ate a bunch of the grown rice. Poor Magnus has been working on these blasted cactuses for so long. Well, that's all cleared out now. This sandstone? Sandstone. Finish that off like that. And it'll be beautiful. Beautiful. Although I don't know if we have enough sandstone to actually do that. We might end up taking it down later. You know what? Let's cancel, because we want to make sure that wall finishes. Let's cancel this one. We got limestone. Tons of limestone. Put that in there. I'll do the trick. Alright, so mushrooms and rice. That's not the worst combination. He's up to 13 on plants, and it's still slow. But again, all he's got to do is finish it. And then it's just maintenance. It's just maintenance after that. Oh, he made little mushroom meals. It's cute. And let's see. Orders. Smooth surface. Boop, boop, boop. Just nice in here. Let's see. Reinstall this back here. Reinstall this back here just against the wall there. Please and thank you. Excellent. I'd love to get them some bedrooms, but that is so far out. Hey, oh, look, something got... our first doodle got harvested. First cactus. Nice. And we are 2/3 of the way done with figuring out how electricity works. So what I'll probably do is have them start immediately working on AC units, and then I'll see if I can put down maybe some batteries and a water wheel. Yeah, look at that. He actually got some. You know, they grew some. The first ones grew before the old one. The whole plot was finished. But it looks like you don't have to worry about spacing on them anymore. So you don't need nearly as large of an area as you used to. It's still growing. Corn grows slow, and it's going to be growing even more slow because of how hot it is here. So If I wanted to grow stuff really fast, what I would have to do is make an interior area that's AC'd. Or at least got a passive cooler on it. And wall it off. Then I would need sun lamps. I mean, if you got sun lamps, you might as well have AC on there instead of passive coolers. Okay, well, we've got a couple hundred wood in the bank now. Better than it was before. Set owner, Val. Get rid of this one. Magnus can sleep there, and we're fine. Some delightful human leather bedrolls. Not quite as comfortable as a typical bed, but it's better than sleeping on the floor like the other guys. Val being an intellectual night owl helps out a good deal because it means that we can have someone basically working on the research 24/7. That's good. Because he could work at night if he doesn't have anything to do, and the other guys can work during the day. And that just looks like it's shadow. I don't think there's roof there. Nope, they roof it. Ignore roof area. So can we tell them, take that down? Archotech leg. Artificial leg built by an Archotech. It looks and feels like natural flesh, but a pair of these will move the user as fast as a decent car, and it's harder to damage them than steel. Even if it's harmed, it repairs itself over time. Its internal workings are a mystery to all human minds. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. It doesn't look like it'd be that hard to get there. It's almost all on road, too. I could be back there and back in a day. I could be there and back in a day. Yeah, take down that roof. Because these guys need light. There we go. Yeah, okay. So, that's like a little paddock now. So, yeah. I mean, our medical skills... I don't know what electricity is, but I could take a magical future leg, cut in and attach it to someone, and it'll work. We're gonna send someone out to get... We're gonna send some people out to get that. Like, Val, Magnus, and Revy, maybe the guys with the guns. Maybe 4 people, if anything. Because they'd literally only be on for a day. 1 day to get there and back. Oh, I didn't need that. Magnus, don't do that. Why do you must you set the crops? And it's always the food, isn't it, Magnus, with you? Does anybody want to come out there and maybe put the fires out in the crops? There you go. No, not the corn. Prisoner rescue. 67-year-old geologist. I don't think I'll be doing that right now. Oh, I didn't need that. Archotech leg. Man, that sounds sweet. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. Magnus has got some good med skills, so I'm sure he could cut off someone's limb and replace it with future tech without any issue. Doesn't know what a bed is. Can't figure out electricity. But still. And the height of recreation for us is throwing rocks through a hoop. Oh, Val. Yeah, he's really useful. I mean, he shouldn't have any issue either, because we haven't even eaten any. We haven't had a lot of human to eat because the raids have been so small. When we have some long pig, it comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. It's just immediately munched on. I guess this could be our barn. For now. Install this back against the wall. How does it look in here? Not bad, all things considered. A little dirty. Just in a couple places. Comfortable, James Smith, spacious interior. Very impressive barracks. Yeah, the disturbed sleep is definitely an issue. Individual bedrooms, it would be amazing for these people's moods, but not really an option at the moment. Good job, Magnus. Oh, blasted elephants. Probably eating my rice while I wasn't paying attention. Now Val goes to sleep. Cam can take over the research. And look at that. Electricity research. Almost done already. 2,900 of 3,600. We're getting there. It's nice to actually have some construction material, too. Not having to go out and, pick it all up myself. Fresh rice. Little board game of here. Let's see. Exciting yet infuriating board game can be played by 1 or 2 people. Trains intellectual skills. Oh, there's different type of cerebral play. Dexterity play. So different types of recreation. Oh, okay, so like different kinds of characters will like different types of recreations. That's cool. Magnus has gotta get up on this, Magnus. You gotta work on it. No one disturb Val. I mean, I'm sure it's very disturbing. The rock cutting and the research and the cooking and the dog coming in and out and stepping on your face. Because that dog just went over and stepped on his face. That just happened. Okay, I think we're going to call it a day here, though. We've had a good day. We are almost done with our electricity research, and we are going to... It's literally only a day to get out there and back to get that leg. So one night out in the wild, and that's it. And then back. We might have to fight someone, hopefully not like a bunch of mechs to get it, but we could always check and see, what might be actually worse than mechs would be like a horde of squirrels. But anywho, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have been enjoying the series. Also hit that little notification bell button. That'll ensure that you are notified when new videos go live. And I will see all of you next time.